All right, buddy. We're being serious. It's serious time. So, there's some big news. Tucker Carlson, he was attacked by a demon. Okay. Yeah, that's right. A demon. All right. So, this just came out as a trailer for this new documentary by this random Orthodox guy who's trying to do like conversion stuff. And his big thing, Tucker Carlson comes on there and they're hanging out in Maine at his little cabin. And it's crazy because like Tucker Carlson has a bunch of properties. They're all very expensive. He literally has a compound in Florida. He's got all these properties in DC. So in his off time, he's in this little cabin in Maine, right? So he comes out and does this interview with this guy, this random Orthodox dude. And he says, I was attacked by a literal demon. I'm setting the scene. You ready? I'm setting the scene. So basically this is what he says. He says he woke up in the middle. He was in bed with his wife and 4 dogs. And you do see his dog. His dogs are running around in the background. They're kind of, I'm not good with dogs, but they look like hunting dogs of some sort. So he's in bed with his wife, his 4 dogs. He's hanging out. He has this horrible nightmare. He feels this compression on his chest, the whole thing. He wakes up and he's like, oh my God, I think I was attacked. And then he says he was, this is his words, and I could quote this off of paper, but I won't. He says he was mauled in his sleep, right, by a literal demon. Yeah. How does he know this? Well, he's got scratches under his armpits. He's got scratches on his back. He's like, oh my God, that was a crazy dream. And then he just goes back to bed, right? And in the morning, he wakes up and he discovers there's like blood in his sheets. And he's like, oh no, that must be real. And he swears, this is a year and a half later, that he still has the marks from the demon attack. Now, what I need from you, what we need from you is your shirt off, okay? You got attacked. You're sliced in the back. You're clawed under your armpits. You can't reach it. He makes the point about specifically saying that his fingernails can't reach where they are. So, like, it couldn't have been anything else, right? Then he goes back to bed, finds the blood in the sheets. It's like, well, there can only be one thing that could possibly have happened here. It must have been a demon attack. He then calls his evangelical Christian assistant, because that's, you know, the resource you need in a time like this. And he says, hey, I think I was attacked by a demon. Does this sound right? And she responds with, sure, absolutely, 100%. That's exactly what happened. You were attacked by a demon in the night. You, Tucker Carlson, bow tie wearing, ex-Fox News guy, attacked by a literal demon in the night. Why is it stupid? Okay, well, here's the thing. You can tell it any way you want. There's no reason to not make it up, because it's your story, right? Why put the dogs in the bed? That's my question for you. So, in his world, he's attacked by a demon. He wakes up with claw marks all over himself. He doesn't check on his wife. He doesn't do any research whatsoever. He doesn't look around the house. This is a man with firearms. He's not worried about his own safety. He's mauled, which is a very specific word, which you still have scars a year and a half later. You know, like, you don't show the scars. You don't, which we all want to see. Of course, I want to see a shirtless Tucker Carlson. And it has nothing to do with your dog. You didn't get scratched by your dog at all? You're telling the story. You can do anything you want. We already know it's fake. You know what I mean? You can make it as authentic as you need it to be in this way. Write it the way it should be written. You're making a propaganda narrative here. And you're failing me by adding this obvious solution to the problem. Because anybody with even the remotest of sense is going to go, oh, well, you shoot your dogs. You had 4 dogs in the bed. You had a weird nightmare and they scratched you in the bed. That's it. The problem solved. And also, you don't go to the emergency room. You don't get stitches. Your assistant, who's your Buffy the Vampire Slayer in this story or something, is who you rely on for adequate information about demonology. Dumb. Super dumb. I'll agree that's dumb. Right? Is that dumb? No? He doesn't think he doesn't. We're not on the same page, I think, politically. It's not. Can't win them all.